Next topic is our women and education. In ancient times in our country, only the royal households or upper classes women were educated, and the middle class and the lower classes women were mostly confined to do the domestic work, such as to take care of their household activities and bring up the younger ones in the family. So some of the activities or the sayings in the society which are not beneficial for the society, which are known as taboos, were the hindrances, the obstacles, the disturbances on the part of women's education. You might have heard people saying that why to spare money for the girl's education? After all, she have to get married and look after her family and take care of children. This is the example of taboo, isn't it? Men believe that women should stay away from the open atmosphere of the societies. So, the open minded fathers and husbands started teaching women at homes. Alright. It was the Parsis who first took active steps towards education of women. The Religious Reform Association was formed by Dadabhai Nauroji. He propagated widow remarriage and education through his newspaper Ras Gofter. Okay. J.E.D. Bethune opened schools of girls in Calcutta. After his death, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar carried over his work. In Ahmedabad and Surat, some experimental schools were opened. In Maharashtra, Jyotibai Phule and his wife Savitri Phule opened 5 schools for girls. Alright. This Savitri Bai Phule, she was the first woman teacher of modern Maharashtra. A school for the untouchables was also opened. Tarabai Sindhe, who was educated at home, wrote a book, Sri Purush Tulna, in which she criticized the social differences between man and woman. Now the Muslim education. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan opposed the Parda system, polygamy, and the Muslim system of easy divorce. Mumtaz Ali interpreted verses from the Quran in favor of educating women. The Begums of Bhopal also encouraged education among women. Begum Ruqayya Sekhawat Hussain started schools in Patna and Calcutta. She started another school at Bhagalpur after the death of her husband. Mrs. Anandi Bai Joshi was the first Indian woman to become a doctor. Women themselves took active part in the reform movements and education of girls and became the active members of social groups, and after the Indian independence the women got their right to vote. Next topic is the caste system and social reformers. The Brahmins and the Kshatriyas and the Vaishyas enjoyed a higher status, and the condition of the Shudras and the Chandals was pitiable. They were prohibited to enter temple, recite verses from the Vedas, and enjoy with the upper caste people. Okay. Due to the result of caste system, the Hindu society got divided into many castes and subcastes, and like this, different sections were seen. There were no boundary for the upper caste people for any work, but if the people of lower caste are intelligent, knowledgeable, or able to do work, they were opposed by the upper castes. So what happened? The social reformers of the 19th century challenged the condition and raised their voice against the caste system belonged to the upper caste. Paramhans Mandali was formed, and the Christian missionaries and the British of India, they supported the lower castes. In many fields, the lower caste people started earning their life. Like this, they got freedom from the upper caste people and enjoyed their life. Okay. So students, in many parts of our country, some social reformers contributed themselves and struggled for equality of the citizens in India. Some of the names are Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Dwarika Nath Tagore, Devendranath Tagore and Swami Vivekanand from Eastern India. Alright. केशव चंद्र सेन, महादेव गोविंद रानाडे, आर जी भंडारकर, डॉक्टर आत्माराम पांडुरंग, धोंदो केशव कारवे, विष्णु शास्त्री, गोपाल हरि देशमुख and Jyotirao Govindrao Phule from Western India. K. Sridharlu Naidu, K. V. Ramaswamy Naikar and Sri Narayana Guru from South India. And Ghasi Das from Central India. Okay. Let's talk about Bhimrao Ambedkar. As Ambedkar belonged to Mahar caste, he was opposed in the society from his childhood. For his higher studies, he went to the USA, and when he returned, he organized mass campaigns and demanded for a separate electorate for the untouchables. He founded the Institute for Depressed Classes, Bahishkrit Hitkarni Sabha, a magazine, Bahishkrit Bharat, Independent Labour Party, Parvati Temple Satyagraha, and the Kalasam Temple Satyagraha. He also founded the Scheduled Caste Federation. For his efforts, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna. Students, some other reform movements were the Young Bengal movement, the Aligarh movement, and the Singh Sabha movement. Thank you.